Hey everybody and welcome to this video. I'm MINX Laura 123 and this is going to be a new books haul video. I've got some new books and in this video I'm going to show you what they are and tell you about them. So I hope you enjoy watching and hopefully I can give you some ideas for books that you might want to read. Now if you do enjoy watching, please give this video a big thumbs up, comment and share, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. So yeah, I've got some new books to show you. Some of them are new, some of them are secondhand. And yeah, also let me know how you did with your reading in 2020. Did you read more books than you thought or less books than you thought? Let me know. Also, if you do the Goodreads reading challenge, let me know if you reached your goal. I did, which I'm very happy about. My goal was 150 and I read 152 books, so I'm pretty happy with that. But this year I thought I would up my game to 200. It's a little bit like steep and I might not be able to reach that goal, but hey, it's something to work towards. So yeah, that's going to be my goal for 2021. Read more books. So we are back in lockdown here in the UK, so that'll give me even more opportunity to read. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with our reading challenges. Now, I don't know what book to start with. I've got so many here to show you, like not loads and loads, don't worry, you're not going to be for like 3 hours or anything, but I've got a few. So, okay, well, I'll show you this one first. This was a book that I was bought from my lovely fiance Nathan for Christmas. Now, I'm a huge fan of Ruth Ware. I think she's such an amazing author, and he knew I wanted this book, and I was so happy that he got it for me. So this is a thriller. To me, like, Ruth Ware is one of the best thriller authors ever. If you like thrillers, which I know a lot of you do, like, seriously, check out her books. Like, she's so good. She's such a great writer. There's always lots of twists and turns, and the characters are always, like, interesting and stuff. So I really recommend reading Ruth Ware books. So yeah, this is her latest one. It's called One by One. It says a luxury chalet, an opportunity of a lifetime until the guests start to disappear. Ooh. It says here, I love this quote. This is a quote from Claire McIntosh, another author, and she's put, the queen of just one more chapter. Now, we've all been there as bookworms. I know I have anyway. When you just, like, you're really tired, but you're so into that book, or you've got, go out or something, but you think, I'm not going to do anything until I've just read one more chapter. I need to know what happens next. Just one more chapter. I love that. So, and I would agree, Ruth Ware books definitely make me feel like that. I always want to know, like, what happens next. Right. I'm going to pop on the glasses. Doo-doo. There we go. So let me read what it's about to you. So it says, a compulsive, atmospheric new thriller from the queen of modern-day murder mystery. Snow is falling in the exclusive alpine ski resort of I think that's Antoine. Anyway, as the shareholders and directors of Snoop, the hottest new music app, gather for a make-or-break corporate retreat to decide the future of their company, at stake is $1 billion .com buyout that could make them all millionaires or leave some of them out in the cold. So the clock is ticking on the offer, and with the group split, tensions are running high when an avalanche cuts the chalet off from help and one board member goes missing in the snow. The group is forced to ask, would someone resort to murder to get what they want? Well, I reckon the answer to that is going to be yes, obviously, because it is a thriller. But yeah, this is going to be good. I love Ruth Ware books, and what a fantastic Christmas present for my lovely Nathan. Okay, so next up, I don't know what one to go for next. Okay, this one I got just before lockdown happened. I got this book in a charity shop, and it's by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I've read a few of her other books. She's like really kind of sweet contemporary fiction, a bit of romance, and I just really like her writing style. It's really sweet. I couldn't read like books like that all the time, but like from time to time I do like reading books like this. They make me smile, they make me happy. So this one was out a little while ago, and for some reason I never had it. So to find it in a charity shop for £1, look, Cat's Protection, I found this for £1, was a bargain. So it's called All That She Can See. Really beautiful cover. Really like this cover. It's really cool. And it says here, Cherry has a hidden talent. She can see things other people can't, and she decided a long time ago to use this skill to help others. As far as the rest of the town is concerned, she's simply the kind-hearted young woman who runs the local bakery. But in private, she uses her gift to add something special to her cakes. So private, she uses her... Oh, I just read that. Sorry, I was like, let me start again. But in private, she uses her gift to add something special to her cake, so that after just one mouthful, the townspeople start to feel better about their lives. They don't know why they're drawn to Cherry's bakery. They just know that they're safe there, and that's how Cherry likes it. She can help them in secret, and no one will ever need to know the truth behind her gift. But then Chase turns up and threatens to undo all the good that Cherry has done, because it turns out she's not the only one who can see what she sees. So yeah, this is there's some tarot stuff in here as well. You can see the tarot cards on the design. I am like really into my tarot cards. By the way, if you want a tarot card, I sell them on eBay. MINX Laura, go get yourself a reading. So yeah, the fact that it's like, you know, like cakes and magic and tarot, I think it's just going to be so awesome. I definitely want to get around to reading this book really soon. Okay, what next? Right, this one I picked up from Poundland. This is Vampire Circus. It's by Mark Morris, and it says The Nightmare Has Begun. And this is actually made from Hammer. You know, do like the old kind of gothic horror films. When I was a goth back in the day at college, I used to watch so many Hammer horror films with my old mate. We'd sit there and just watch them all the time. But this is, I think, also a film, but this is the book version of it. So yeah, as I say, it's called Vampire Circus. I'll read the back to you. It says, your children will die, your community will die to give me back my life. By the way, how cool is that cover? So cool. I love her whole like outfit and stuff. Anyway, so it says the small rural community of Shettle has fallen into a decline. It is rife with crime and plagued by ill fortune. But when the Circus of Nights arrives, the people are drawn to it like moths to a flame, as though they are bewitched. Only 4 men realise that there is something terribly wrong. And as the town is enclosed in a barrier of sickness, no one can enter or leave. They must do their utmost to protect their loved ones before it's too late. So, I mean, I'm like a big fan of like any circus themed books and films and stuff, and I love vampires as well. So really, this should be a good read. It says here, Hammer, the last word in horror, new and classic stories that will provoke, scare, and surprise. I like all of that. That sounds really good to me. Surprise me. This is good. All right, okay, so the next book I want to show you, I got on eBay secondhand, and that is something I do a lot. Like, you know, I love to just go on eBay and look for like really cheap books that, you know, obviously, you know, look, it's nice to get brand new, spanking new books, you know, but sometimes like getting used books is fine as well. Like as long as they're in decent condition, it doesn't bother me. And I found this for really cheap, which was good. So this is called Ice Creams at Carrington's, and it's by Alexandra Brown. How cute is this cover? Can I just say, this is like super cute. Yeah, basically at Christmas time, I read a book called Christmas at Carrington's, and it was so good. Like, I'm not the kind of person who would normally read a Christmas book, but, you know, I'm doing this MINX book club on Goodreads, which I will tell you about in a bit once I've shown you all the books. But yeah, MINX book club, and the book for December was a Christmas, like, holidays themed book. And I just happened to have this book that I bought ages ago in a charity shop on my bookcase, never read it, and I just selected that one. And I'm so happy I did, because I literally fell in love with it. Over Christmas, I read it, and it was just so lovely. And the characters were great. The stories were great. Like, it was just so fun. And then I realised, after looking it up, it wasn't just a standalone. It was actually like a trilogy series. So the one I'd read, Christmas at Carrington's, was number 2. So there's no point in getting number 1, obviously, because I kind of worked out what happened from that and read up on that. But I did want to get the last one in the series, number 3, which is this one. So I don't have to read it or not to, because if you haven't read number 2, it might kind of ruin things of what happens. So all I'll say is this is going to be super sweet, and it follows the characters, and, you know, what happened in the last book kind of follows on. So yeah, I think this is going to be super cute. And if you do like Christmas reads, check out Christmas at Carrington's. It says here, sprinkled with magic, and that is literally how I felt when I read that book. So I'm so happy to get back to these characters, you know, see how far they've come, what they're up to now, and, you know, the drama's going on, and ooh, love it. I'm really happy to read this one. Ooh. Okay, so we go from something really happy and sweet and romantic to some darker books. Now, I like my horrors, I like my thrillers, and I've got a few really kind of dark thrillers here. I went on this list on Google and it said, like, you know, thrillers recommended, etc. And I was like, okay, you know, I might find some new books out of this list. And I did. I then went on eBay and, as I say, got them secondhand. They've all turned up in really good condition. So, yeah, okay, let me show you. So, first one is The Last Resort by Susie Holiday. I keep saying about book covers, but I love this cover as well. Like, I know they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I kind of do. I do like a nice book cover, I have to say. So yeah, The Last Resort. Loving that like dark red colour, and you've got the house there and stuff. So it says 7 strangers, 7 secrets, and 1 perfect crime. When Amelia is invited to an all-expenses-paid retreat on a private island, the mysterious offer is too good to refuse. So along with 6 other strangers, she's told that they're here to test a brand new product for Timeo Technologies. But the guests' excitement soon turns to terror when the real reason for their summons becomes clear. Each guest has a guilty secret, and when they're all forced to wear a memory tracking device that reveals their dark and shameful deeds to their fellow guests, there's no hiding from their past. This is no luxury retreat. No. It's a trap that they can't get out of. It's a trap. Sorry, I couldn't resist it. As the clock counts down to the lavish end-of-day party they've been promised, injuries and infighting split the group. But with no escape from the island or the other guests' most shocking secrets, Amelia begins to suspect that her only hope for survival is to be the last one standing. Can she confront her own dark past to uncover the truth before it's too late and get out? Ooh. That sounds so good. Like, all of the guests obviously have got these like guilty secrets, bad stuff they've done, and then they're all like, going to be after each other as well. Like, brilliant. I just think that sounds awesome. Like, when I read about that one, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting that, definitely. And I did, obviously. Now, this one here was also on the list, as I said, about of thrillers to check out, but it was also on, and I can't remember who it is, I'm really sorry, but it's someone I follow on Instagram, and she also leaves me comments on this channel, like she's a viewer as well, and I love it when she puts up pictures of books that she's got to read, or the current read, because it always gives me ideas for books as well. And it's Alice Feeney's His and Hers. So I don't know if this is like newish or it's been out ages, I have no idea, but I love the cover. I thought it looked pretty cool. And when I read up about it, I thought it sounded just my cup of tea. So, yeah, it says, if there are 2 sides to every story, someone is always lying. Right, so it says on the back, 3 words to describe my wife: beautiful, ambitious, and unforgiving. I only need 1 word to describe my husband: liar. So it's obviously like the wife and the husband. I think there's been like a TV show similar to this. When a woman is murdered in Blackdown Village, newsreader Anna Andrews is reluctant to cover the case. Anna's ex-husband, DCI Jack Harper, is suspicious of her involvement until he becomes a suspect in his own murder investigation. Oh my God. Someone is lying, and some secrets are worth killing to keep. Ooh. It sounds like a TV show or a film, doesn't it? So yeah, I love that whole kind of story where, like, you know, someone's lying and who is it, and you have to find out who's, you know, who it is. And yeah, I think that sounds brilliant. Okay, next up, this one is by Katie Sis, is that? Sice? I don't know how to say that, sorry. It's called Open House, and this is another one off that list that I keep telling you about. So this says, a missing young woman, 10 years gone, a town held in the grip of an unsolved mystery, a breathtaking novel of psychological suspense. Apparently she wrote a really big book called We Were Mothers. I've got to be honest, not heard of it, but there's a best-selling author apparently. Right, so it says, a decade ago in upstate New York, art student Emma McCulloch walked into the woods and was never seen again. It's a mystery that still haunts her university town and her broken family, especially her sister Haley, whose need for closure has become an obsession. But now, finally, the first piece of evidence in the vanishing has been found. Emma's bracelet, lodged in a frozen piece of earth at the bottom of a gorge. For Emma's 3 best college friends, for a beloved former teacher, and for Haley, the chilling trinket, I always say trinket, it's trinket, the chilling trinket is more than a clue in a resurrected cold case. It is a trigger. Then a woman is attacked during an open house, and the connections between the two crimes, 10 winters apart, begin to surface. And so do the secrets that run as deep and dark as the currents in this quiet river town. Ooh, this literally sounds like an episode of one of those like true crime shows that me and Nathan watch on TV. So I just think this is going to be really good. And the fact that there's this cold case and obviously connected to like a newer thing that's happened and finding like an item of jewellery. And I think it's going to be really good. I really do. I love thrillers so much. I love reading a thriller. Okay, we've got a spooky book here. This has been on my kind of radar for quite some time. It's called The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. And this is actually my book choice for this month's book club. I might as well tell you about it now. I was going to wait to the end, but I might as well just do it now. So if you would like to be part of my virtual online book club, come on, please do. Everybody is welcome. You know, whatever types of books you read, whatever genre, you know, if you read a lot, if you just read now and again, you know, as long as you like reading and you like books, then, you know, come and join us. It's, you know, completely free. It's just on the Goodreads app. I'll put the link down below, but it's called the MINX Book Club. And yeah, there's like discussions, there's readathons, there's hopefully this year I want to try and do some like giveaways as well with books and things. And it's just a nice place for people to chat about books, you know, with each other. So we do have like a book of the month. Last month, as I say, was December, so we did like a Christmas themed one. And this month, January, is basically new year, new author. So basically a book from an author that you've never read. So an author that is new to you. And this is the book I've selected for my January book club read, because I've never read a book by Alexis Henderson, and I think it is actually her first book. So, you know, that's fine, because I wouldn't have read another book by her, because it's a first novel. Aha. So yeah, it could be any genre that you like or whatever, but as long as it's an author that you've not read before, kind of thing. All right. So yeah, come and join the MINX Book Club. It's fun. I've met some lovely people on there. Some of them are my viewers as well, and we can, like, you know, I'm going to be doing more kind of live stream read with me's and things like that. So yeah, if you want to be part of it, please do. It's fun. So yeah, this is the Year of the Witching. If anyone's into like witchy horror books, I've got 2 here to show you that have got like a witchy vibe. This one says 4 witches, 4 warnings, 4 plagues, and the first had come upon them. By the way, this is the English version of the book, the cover, but the American version of the cover is so much nicer. This one is just like, I'm not being horrible, I just find it really dull and boring. But the American version of the cover that I was going to buy on eBay was so much more expensive. I was like, nah, it's okay, I'll just have this. But yeah, the American version is so much nicer. Like, it's really like lovely cover. But anyway, so it says, born on the fringes of Bethel, Emmanuel does her best to obey the church and follow holy protocol. For it was in Bethel that the first prophet pursued and killed 4 powerful witches and so cleansed the land. Then a chance encounter lures her into the dark wood that surrounds Bethel. It is a forbidden place haunted by the spirits of the witches who bestow an extraordinary gift on Emmanuel, the diary of a dead mother. Fascinated by it and fearful of the secrets the diary reveals, Emmanuel begins to understand why her mother once consorted with witches. And the truth about the prophets and their history is revealed. So Emmanuel understands what must be done, for the real threat to Bethel is its own darkness. Bethel must change, and that change will begin with her. This is supposed to be like a real kind of feminist book, and also that kind of, you know, horror and witchy vibe as well. So yeah, really, really looking forward to that one. And the other witchy themed book that I have, oh, what is that? Oh my God, it's my mum's phone. Hold on. It's my mum's mobile. It frightened the life out of me as I was talking about witches. Hold on. Okay, that was awkward, but I'm back now. Oh, yeah, my mum left her mobile up here, so it went off. Sorry about that. Anyway, moving on from that. I hope it doesn't ring again. That'd be really embarrassing. Right, so yeah, this one is called The Once and Future Witches, and it's by Alex E. Harrow. How gorgeous is this cover? I mean, this, oh my days, is just so nice. I love this cover. I can't remember where I first heard about it. It might have been like Instagram or so, I don't know. Sometimes I remember where I hear about books, other times I don't. I was just seeing what was under the dust jacket, but it's just plain black. But yeah, this is just beautiful. Just a beautiful looking book. So it says, in 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be, in the wild, dark days before the burnings begun, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it at the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James, Juniper, Agnes, and Amaranth, I think, and Beatrice, Belladonna, join the suffragettes of New Salem, they begin to pursue the forgotten words and ways that might turn the women's movement into the witches' movement. Stalked by shadows and sickness, hunted by force that will not suffer a witch to vote, and perhaps not even to live, the sisters will need to delve into the oldest magics. Draw new alliances. I can't talk. Sorry. Draw new alliances and heal the bond between them if they want to survive. There's no such thing as witches, but there will be. This one here just sounds so good. Like, you've got the whole politics thing, which I love reading about. You've got the witchy stuff, which I love reading about. It says here, the Once and Future Witches is a powerful moving tale of sisterhood and suffrage in New Salem. Yeah, I think this is going to be really interesting and creepy and spooky and witchy, and that cover is amazing. Anyway, right, I've got 2 more books to show you. Yep, 2 more books here, and one's actually my current read, so I'll do that one in a minute. But the first one is this one here. I picked this up when I went grocery shopping in Sainsbury's. I'm so naughty. I go for like milk and bread and cheese or whatever and end up with a book. Sometimes it happens, so, you know, what can I say? So this is by Louise Candlish, who I've definitely read before, and I can't think of the name of the book that I read from her, but I know her name and I know that I really enjoyed her books. There's a whole list of them here, but it might have been The Swimming Pool, actually. I think it was The Swimming Pool. Anyway, so this one is called The Other Passenger. Love that cover as well. I know I keep saying that in this video, but that is just pretty cool cover. So it says, "You wish you'd never met me. It all happens so quickly. One day you're commuting to work by river bus with your friend Kit in the seat beside you. The next, Kit hasn't turned up and his wife has reported him missing. At your stop, the police are waiting. They say another passenger saw you and Kit arguing on the boat home last night. They say you have a reason to want him dead. You protest. Who is this other passenger?" pointing the finger. "And what do they know about your lives?" No. "Whatever danger followed you home last night, you're innocent. Totally innocent." And then it says in big yellow letters, "Aren't you?" She's probably not. I don't want to ruin it, but like, she's probably not innocent. I don't know. But I think that just sounds really interesting. And there's actually a quote from the amazing Ruth Ware on the front. So I was like, yeah, that kind of convinced me I definitely needed to get it. If Ruth Ware likes it, I'm going to like it. So the final book I'm going to tell you about is my current read. It's by Ivy Pachoda. I still don't know how to say it. Pachoda. I know it's Ivy, so we just call her Ivy. It's by Ivy. So she wrote a book called Visitation Street, which I also want to check out at some point in the future. But the book that I kind of discovered this author from was a book called These Women, and that was just such an amazing book. It actually made my top 10 books of the year, and it was only a book I'd read in December, so it was quite a newer book on the list kind of thing, but it still made that kind of final top 20 favourite books of the year. Really, really good book, really thought-provoking, really kind of raw and emotional, and quite a dark thriller. But anyway, once I read These Women, which I loved, I looked up what other books she'd done. And as I say, Visitation Street is kind of on my mind, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll see how I get on with this one first, and then if I really like this one as well, I might check out that one. But anyway, this is called Wonder Valley. There's two other covers, but this is the cover that I found on eBay. I think it's been out a while. I don't think it's like a new book or anything. So this one says, when a teen runs away from his father's mysterious commune, he sets in motion a domino effect that will connect 6 characters desperate for hope and love. So it's set across the sun-bleached canvas of Los Angeles. There's Ren, just out of juvie, who travels to LA in search of his mother. Then there's Owen and James, who are teenage twins who live in a desert commune with where their father, a self-proclaimed healer, holds a powerful sway over his disciples. Then there's Britt, who shows up at the commune harbouring a dark secret. Tony, an unhappy lawyer, finds inspiration from an unlikely source. And there's Blake, a drifter hiding in the desert, doing his best to fight off his most violent instincts. Their lives will come crashing together in a shocking way that could only happen in this enchanting, dangerous city. So as I say, it's my current read. I'm only on page 33, so I'm not that much into it, but so far so good. Like, I'm just getting to know the characters slowly but surely, and it just, her books, right, literally this one and these women feel like I'm watching a film in my head. Like, they don't feel like I'm just reading it. It literally, I can visualize it as a movie. It's really, really amazing. She's a very kind of cinematic kind of author. So yeah, this is my current read. Really enjoying it, as I say, so I'll obviously keep you updated with that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and maybe you've got some ideas for books that you would like to read. And yeah, come and join the Minx Book Club. The link is down below. Also, please check out Minx Laura 123 ASMR, my other YouTube channel, and come and follow me on social media at Minx Laura 123 on Twitter, and Instagram is Minx Laura 123. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Happy reading, and let me know in the comments section what your current read is, if you're enjoying it or not, and also what books you're excited for that are coming out this year. Okay, right, there we go. Happy reading. Take care of yourselves. Please subscribe. Bye bye.